What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Midnight Manor at Fantastic Fest 2025. It's the Collider interview studio, and I'm lucky enough to be sitting with the team behind Find Your Friends. Oh boy, your movie. Woo! Congratulations. It's a lot. This movie's a lot.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm impressed. And feature directorial debut, which is a big deal. We're going to celebrate that considerably right now. But first, clearly I know what your movie is about, but because our audience is first going to learn about it through this interview, can you do the honors and give a brief synopsis?
Yes, I can. So on the surface, Find Your Friends is about a group of friends who decide to go to Joshua Tree to have a wild, crazy girls' weekend, but that is not what's in store for them, because once they get there, a couple of the local men start harassing them and things start to spiral a little out of control, and they lead to some brutal and shocking consequences.
That they do.
But underneath all of that, I also think it's talking about some deeper things like, messy female friendships, like, the dark pull of party culture and the consequences of that. And just like trying to find purpose as a young woman.
Yeah, you definitely have all the layers there. I want to dig into this being your first feature, in particular getting it off the ground, because that's not an easy thing to do. You'll learn this quickly. I like complicated two-part questions, so that's what you're going to get right now.
I'm ready for you.
Can you tell me a hurdle you had to overcome in order to get the green light? Something that when it presented itself, you're like, oh shit, I'm never going to make my movie. But then I also want an example of the opposite, a thing you acquired or a person you met that made you believe to your core, like, now's the time we're really going to do it.
So initially we were going to shoot this movie in New Mexico, and we were basically 4 days out or 5 days out from shooting the film, or maybe a week. I don't remember the exact day. And then everything crumbled. And the financier, I mean, I don't want to get into the drama of that. It had nothing to do with me, but basically the whole movie fell apart. And then the SAG strike happened, and it was like a really honestly dark and low moment for me, because I had worked at that point like 4 or 5 years on getting it off the ground, and it just didn't happen. And I had been out there scouting, and it was just like one of the lowest moments of my life. And I thought I was never going to get it made after that, because it just like had all this bad juju for a second that like we almost started and we stopped. And then a year later, like all the stars aligned, because we were able to shoot in Joshua Tree, which is always where I wanted to shoot the movie. And like that's where the real life inspiration came from. And like I'd really tried hard to do that initially and didn't. And then I was able to get all these amazing girls, and like truly like it worked out for the best. So like I just kept pushing forward, and it truly worked out better than it would have initially. So
it's not an easy thing to overcome. It's just like the nature of independent filmmaking and also first feature filmmaking. If you don't stick with it and push forward, it's never going to happen. I'm glad you did. You just referenced your ensemble. I'll go to all four of you next, again with a complicated two-part question, but I don't want to sit here and say, tell me about your character. So here's how I'm going to get at it. At the beginning of the movie, what do you think their greatest strength as a friend is? Their greatest asset, the thing that's going to help them power through the situation they find themselves in. But then also, can you pinpoint their greatest weakness, the thing that could do them in, or maybe the thing that they have to overcome to be a better part of this friend group?
Yeah, I think Amber's greatest asset is that she does have a sense of groundedness, she's grounded, more so than the others. The others are really caught up in the party scene, where she maybe does have a clearer sense of, I maybe do want more with my life. And it takes her having to go through some challenges along the way to see that, that's what she needs. Her downfall is that she doesn't have a voice to begin with, and that she has to find her voice. And she's easily dismissed, and she, just goes along with everyone else's voice.
Nailed it. Yeah, I'm bursting at the seams to follow up with spoiler points, but I'm not going to do that yet. Anyone else want to jump in next?
I felt like my character Lola was sort of the opposite of Amber, because Amber was very aware that we were in danger, but my character Lola was just so unaware of her surroundings, because she really only cared about partying and just finding a guy to like hook up with and just like having like a crazy time. And like I felt like Lola was just completely unaware that there would ever be any danger at any point in her life ever. Like she just thought everything was a party.
Hard.
Yeah, I resonate with that actually. Well, I feel like Zosha's greatest strength would be her positivity and her inclination to make sure that everyone's included and heard, even though she is missing like a big part of what is Amber's trauma and why Amber is acting the way that she is. And I think that also plays into her greatest weakness, is that she kind of views the world with rose tinted glasses, which is lovely, but sometimes, you know, the reality of the world is not that great. And I think towards the end she realizes that, you know, she needs to harness that power within her to be brave and take control of her life.
It's a double-edged sword thing. I feel like the answer to this question can often be the same thing.
Absolutely.
Maddie is she's like she's really good at finding like the fun in things and being like showing like the closeness in like her relationships and stuff like that. I think she loves drugs and
God.
but that's not even like her downfall. Yeah. No, her downfall is probably like wandering off on the drugs. And yeah, you know, I think she's also really independent, even though she's like loves the group and to have a good time. She wants everyone to be like cohesive and like happy with each other and like just, yeah.
Good teases across the board. I want to veer back towards the first feature aspect of this. I'm going to make this nice and awkward for you.
Lovely.
So again, first feature, really, really big deal. High hopes. This is going to be the first of many. Can each of you tell me something about Izabel as a leader on set and then as an actor's director that makes you think to yourself, like, my God, I cannot wait for even more actors to get to experience this on her future films?
I think that's really easy. I have such a big love for Izabel. Like, I feel like she became one of my best friends and she just really champions women and she made me feel really seen, which obviously I hope a lot of actors and actors get to experience. And sorry, what was the other part of the question?
This one actually was not a two-part question.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm so used to it.
Shocking twist in this room, honestly.
She's just wonderful, and I just hope that everyone gets to experience that. Like we were talking about it earlier, how she made sure that she knows what it's like to be an actor and like the difficulties that go along with it. She like got in the water with us when we were freezing, like on our first day. So I mean, that's just a testament to the kind of director she is. So yeah.
Yeah, I completely agree with everything Zion just said. And Izabel is like extremely fun to work for. Like that was such a fun project. And I also met Izabel like, honestly, I think it was like a year before we even shot the movie, and she kept like texting me like, hey, like let's meet up again. Like I want to tell you what's going on with the movie. And I like kept like always following through with her because we would have these like coffee meetings and just talk about the movie and like what it could be and like what we're doing. And it was just really fun. I really got along with her. And yeah, I think that's why it became a great movie, because she just knows how to direct. Like she also knew what she wanted to see in every scene. And yeah, I really like that. I like how she was like, okay, in this scene, like, you know, you're doing this. Like she had a lot of experience with the stuff that she was having us do.
Just to follow up briefly so I can have our audience look out for a specific something, can you name a time when maybe you needed her clarity of vision?
Well, I mean, I don't know if this is a spoiler, but there's like a point where we're doing like drugs, like we're getting like high on like a certain party drug that
really
I've never done in my real life before, but Izabel was very
But I have.
describing it. She's like, oh yeah, so when you're on this, like you feel like this, and she was really good at describing it. Yeah, it was fun.
I take credit for that one. I can't lie. All right.
Izabel just put her all into it, and I've thought about it so many times how she just is inspiring not just for us, but for the crew, you know? And everyone wanted to be there because of her. And there were so many times where she was tired, but she wouldn't let you know it, you know? And she would take time to make sure that we had what we needed. She would come over and go over the material and make sure that we had what we needed and go over the lines and go over the material. And I remember watching How to Have Sex, you know, and just, you know, you don't know, but I'm telling you. Yeah, it's just because it means so much to her, and she wanted to make sure that it was cohesive. And I hope that it does translate in that way. And when it means so much to someone who's directing, you know, or who's written it, it makes you want to do that much better, you know. And yeah,
Trickle down effect is so real.
it is.
Yeah, she was really passionate, and absolutely. And
It's not just passion, it's hard work too, you know.
yeah, no, I mean, the hours that you put in is like, I mean, there were so many times on set where I would just be like looking at you and loving on you.
Loving on you.
And
It's a reference
and I would
to
just
the
be
movie
like,
for those who
wow,
don't know.
yeah, it's a reference. And I would just be like, wow, like she's really doing it. And it's so hard too, like, and the pressure is like fucking, excuse me, is tremendous.
We're allowed to curse.
Okay.
How about it? How about it?
Yeah.
Amazing.
And also just like the dynamics and like everything, it's a balancing act, and you have to have it all in your brain, and you have to keep it all organized, which it just like wows me to witness. Plus it's her first film, and it was just like so effortless, like she was just riding through as if she had like done it a million times. So I'm so excited for your future successes too. Like that's, I mean,
Thank you guys.
to start here is
Thank you.
pretty cool.
I love hearing
Oh, you're
that.
right. That was awkward for me. That was so nice. Oh my God. I feel like, oh my God.
Oh,
Loving on
But I'm
you.
grateful. I'm
Soak
grateful.
it-
I really want to.
soak it
I
in.
honestly got so blessed to have all of these girls in my movie. It's not even funny. Like I had the best time with all of you, and like made making this movie a fun experience. And it could have not been given all the pressure.
Well,
all
and
the
the other
stuff.
actors who were part of it.
Yeah. Everyone. I mean, everyone. I mean.
Yeah, it's a special thing to have, especially on your first feature. I'm
Yeah.
a big believer in filmmaking families. I know it can't always be like that,
I
but
know.
it only makes the experience more positive. And I do think that when you strike that when you have that kind of like lightning strike on a set, you see it on screen in the finished product. And
you.
extra special. All right, I got 2 final orders of business here. One is a game, but first, Chloe, you know I have to ask you about Euphoria.
Oh,
It's inevitable.
I mean, I can't say anything about it other than I am indeed in season 3.
Hell yeah.
I have one safe question about that, because it's something that I think you should be pretty proud of. So in season 2, you're recurring. In season 3, you're main. And correct me if I'm wrong, but that is your first opportunity playing a main character in a big series like that.
Absolutely. It is the first time. And yeah, I mean, it's really crazy. I love the show so much. Like it's such a fun set to be on. I really like feel like I'm at home when I'm on the Euphoria set, and I like know everybody. And I mean, I really like Sam as a director, and like Ashley and like all the producers are all like amazing. Like I love the vibe on set, and they're very nice to me, extremely nice to me on set, and I love it so much.
As they should be. And that's a big achievement you should be very
They're
proud
so
of.
like complimentary. It's like it's really, I love it. It really boosts my ego.
I'll dare to squeeze in one more question, and obviously I don't want you to spoil anything or say something that you shouldn't, but again, being a series regular on a show for the first time is a really big deal that you should be very proud of. Is there anything you've accomplished in that kind of capacity on a show that you know you're always going to be able to look back on and say, you know what, like I'm really proud of either what I did there or how I felt there?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm like so proud of, I guess like October I'm coming up with it'll be 10 years that I've lived in LA, 10 years that I've like been working in the entertainment industry. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know like how to get the correct data on this, but I think that I'm the first ever in history like porn star to play a leading role on a television series, on like a popular television series that's like not playing themselves. Like I think I am actually like the first person to like do that, because and I just feel amazing about it. I'm like breaking these boundaries, and it's like really my life goal is to just kind of like break down these stereotypes, these like harmful stereotypes. And yeah, I'm just very, very excited about it. And I love acting. I love like performing in any sense, honestly. So yeah, I'm just like really happy that I've had all these opportunities that I've had.
Big deal across the board. You should be very proud.
Really big.
Now I'm going to do the most aggressive pivot because I have a very silly game for all of you to play.
Okay.
I would like to consider the entire ensemble in this, and also Izabel. So what I have here is our slasher movie survival game. I've basically got slasher movie character cliches. I'm gonna say them, and then I want you all to tell me who, like, as in the real person, best suits this description. So first answer wins. Have at it.
Wait, from the ensemble?
Yes.
Okay.
Plus Izabel, she's to play too.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, so first one, who is the most likely to not realize that they're in a horror movie and go and investigate a strange noise?
Chloe. Sorry.
Okay.
Zion.
Kind of, yeah.
I mean, it's a little bit of Lola, but still,
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That was.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like that's more Lola. Probably me, to be honest. Yeah.
The silver lining is the curiosity is nice, I guess. All right. Who is the one who just gives up at the start? Basically says like, fuck this, it's too scary, I'm leaving.
I feel like Maddie's character was kind of
yeah,
like that.
yeah. She's like, I'm out.
Yeah, like she
Real people.
Yeah.
So is it Sophia?
Sophia, yeah. I feel like Sophia.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say Helena.
I would say Helena too. Like, she's too smart for this. She's like, she's done.
She's like, I'm
not going to
circles around
die.
you guys.
I feel
I'm
like
not going to die. Yeah.
that person is actually the only one to survive in the end.
Basically, yeah.
High praise right there. This one is not high praise. Who is the most likely to trip and fall while running from the slasher?
Me. I am very klutzy, and I think I'd be going down.
I mean, I'm glad you
I'm
own
honest.
it.
I'm honest. I own my shit.
That's the first step to surviving a horror movie, is recognizing the things that will trip you up. Who is
no pun intended.
Exactly. That was intended, and usually I don't think about it before I say it. Who is most likely to sacrifice themselves for the others?
I might.
Yeah.
I feel like you have all the high praise ones. I love it. I have so much respect right now. Who is the most likely to be the first person to figure everything out and give the group a fighting chance of surviving?
Isabel.
Me. I may be klutzy, but I'm clever. So I hope I could figure it out.
I think that's a great combo there. All right, last two. Who is most likely to be the last one standing?
I'm gonna say Bella.
Oh my god.
She's not here, but I actually think she'd fucking figure shit out.
She's a force.
She's fucking scrappy. She'll fucking figure it out.
I've crossed paths with her a few times, and I would instantly believe that.
Okay, yeah.
All right, the last one now. Who is most likely to be the one that everybody thinks is dead, but is really alive and comes back at the last possible second to save the day?
Isabel?
I think it could be Zión or Chloe, actually. Like, they low-key escaped, and they're like, hiding somewhere, and then they just kind of come out like, what happened? I heard a weird sound, and I went away, but I'm back now.
I'd probably just be taking a nap and like survive everything and then come out and be like, oh, what happened?
I feel like I've probably seen that happen in a movie recently, so it makes all the sense in the world. Thank you for indulging me. I could think about this stuff all day long. I'm going to say huge congratulations on your movie, and thanks for coming by and sharing some of your experience with us.
Thank you, Perri.
so
Thank you so much. This is fun.